Hi guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to make a little rocket ship. And this is a pretty intermediate fold introduced by Robert J. Lang, a famous origamist, and I'm going to get started right now. For this you'll need a simple 6 by 6 inch origami paper, what I have right here. You get a pack like this by Taro's. And I'm using the black because it's going to look nice. I in fact actually made one already. This is what it's going to look like at the end. It's a nice little shape. I think it looks pretty cool. And it stands by itself too. Okay, let's get started. First things first is going to flip it over to the other side, the blank side. And what we're going to be doing is rotating it. So it's a diamond shape. And then going ahead and doing a valley fold across. Just like that, and then crease the side. So what you'll see is a nice triangle. This is actually an isosceles triangle, an isosceles right triangle. 90-degree edge up here, and 2 congruent sides, and then this is the longest side we have. Okay, then open that up, and you should see a nice diagonal line right here. And go ahead and rotate it again, and do it again, by the exact same valley fold across. Awesome. Okay, once that's done, open it back up. You should see a nice big X in the middle. Go ahead and do another valley fold, this time like a little booklet. So you're going edge to edge. Awesome. And just make sure you crease everything because it has to be sharp and crisp. Okay, open it back up. You should see a nice little star almost. A line going down and 2 lines going across. Close it back up. You should see a triangle indent right there in the middle with 2 other triangles on the outside. What we're going to do is we're going to take this side and kind of open it up a little bit and just push down, just like that, kind of like a little squash fold. Just push down and then flip it back over and then just hide it away. See how we have this triangle now? What was popping out is now the triangle. Do the same thing to the other side. Just kind of cover it in there and get this looking like a nice triangle. Perfect. We have a triangle and then the inside looks like that. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to take these edges, not edges, these tips, these vertices, and bring them to the top vertice right here. So just bring it over, just like that. And make sure everything lines up. Don't want anything. So we want to keep this symmetric. This should have about 90-degree rotational symmetry when we're done with it. So we want to get that symmetry to be nice. Okay, once we have that, do the same thing, flip it over, same thing on the other side. Bring the vertices up at the tip, tippy top, nice. Awesome, we have that, right? And if you look inside, this is what it looks like inside. A little mouth. Okay, now take these triangles, open it up a little bit, and then open up the inside as well. And then perform a proper squash fold, where you're just squashing it down the center. And what the squash fold is going to do is going to make that triangle become a little small square on the side of our paper. So you'll see this became a little square. See the edge, 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 kind of like that. We're going to do something to this, and then to the back side as well. Let's go ahead and do that. nice. So we have that. Once the squash fold is performed, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this edge right here on the bottom and bring it to the center line right there. So we're gonna take this and make a little petal fold. And once we do that, so we did this to the bottom side, do it to the top side, and do that for each square on all sides. It should look like a little kite when it's done, like a little kite on each side. And if it doesn't, then just reference back to the video. Make sure you didn't miss a step. Awesome. Flip it over, do this again this side. Make sure you crease the lines really well so they're like not gonna pop back open. You have to make sure they're really defined for the next step, because if they're not, it's gonna get confusing real fast. But if they are, then we're doing an excellent job. Okay, that's done. These are little kites on each side, right? Awesome, awesome, awesome. We're gonna go ahead and take our first kite, open it up, and then open them up a little more so you can see the white side inside. Okay, now push it all the way up. You see how this is kind of like coming in right here? You see how the bottom pieces are kind of folding in? Well, let them. We want that. We want to kind of let it fold in. This is kind of like a bird base fold. So kind of letting it go in. So we're going to make a kite. Really nice. Then we fold it back down on itself. This way our kite doesn't have flaps, right? It doesn't have like these flaps that we have right here. It doesn't have flaps. There's no more flaps now, right? They're hidden inside. That's how it should be. Do that to all four sides. Okay, awesome. And that's done, right? These kites are all hidden up. You see them? They're doing an excellent job. Awesome. Okay. Next, we're going to go ahead and fold this over like a book. What we're going to do here is take this side and bring it to the center line. Right there. Let's go ahead and bring the center line. And just crease. Yep, same thing on the other side too. And then we do this side, we fold it back over and over again. And we're going to do it to this side now. This side as well. So when you're done, you should have a shape like this. So go ahead and let me fold this back. So yeah, you should have a shape like this on both sides. Go ahead and open up to this side now. and then open up these legs. And then you see how there's like a little pocket right there? Push down in that pocket. Define that pocket. Let it happen. And the same thing to this side. Let that pocket happen. Do the same thing on the back side as well. Awesome. Okay. Pockets are now defined. We have the little legs. Looks like a little spider. Take this flap right here and fold it in to the origami piece as far as it goes. So just fold it nicely in. As far as it lets you take it. And don't force it. If it doesn't want to go anymore, don't have to push it down. Just let it go down like that. Flip it over, do something to this side. And the same thing to this side. Like you see, it's a little tricky now because I didn't crease it properly. Should have done that earlier on. I think I actually got it. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, that looks good. Let's look like this. Now what we're going to do is we're going to open up to this side again. I'll refold it to the middle. And take this kite and kind of fold it up to its, so fold it in like half. You see we're folding it like a little sandwich, folding it in half. So fold it in half. And you see how this side, this paper is coming up with it? I don't know if you can see that. See how this paper is coming up? Just push down on that paper. It's creating a pocket. Let it do that. Let the pocket happen. Yep, and the same thing to this side. So bring the paper up. Pocket's getting formed. Push down in the pocket. Just straighten this out, making sure it's straight. Yeah. Do the same thing on the other side. And once you're done with that, you only have a few more folds to go. Getting really close now. Awesome. Okay. Looks like a little arachnid, right? Looks like a little spider. Okay. Take this fold and fold it in. Into the thing as far down as it goes, into the rocket, so it's not visible anymore. And then crease over. Now I should only have the back side. Do the back side as well. Okay. And that's that. We have the rocket ship, right? So now go ahead and expand it out a little bit, and then open it up on the inside, and just expand it, like push everything out inside of it. Let it fill up with air. And just kind of have it be big. That's a little rocket ship. And we can stand it. Stand by itself. I also made some more advanced rockets. So I have these rocket ships, right? I have 1, 2, 3 rocket ships now. And I also have these more advanced rocket ships that I think are pretty cool too. These are a lot harder to make. With a little flame coming out. These are actually modular. This comes into the rocket. This also stands by itself. Just like that. They made a black version of that as well. I think they both look really cool. This is a pretty big paper right here, in case anybody's wondering. It's 13 by 13. But yeah, and this little rocket has, if I hold it like this, it has 90-degree symmetry. Boom, boom, boom. Because it's a square, right? So 90-degree symmetry, kind of. And that's that. Awesome. Thanks, guys.